If you are watching this, there are three things I know about you. That you are working hard, you work long hours. However, there is this feeling that you are behind, not lazy behind, not the feeling of having wasted your 20s. You are just feeling behind. Somehow you are doing everything you were told to do, but the numbers don't add up. When you look at your bank balance, the numbers just don't add up, and you are anxious. You are not at peace. So today, I am going to be sharing with you just one thing, not 10, one move that is going to begin to take you to move across the financial bridge that we are about. Stay with me on this one. I've been through this. This is not just theory. You see, the reason you are feeling behind, it's because you are not different from a person who is running a track very fast with no scoreboard. So you don't know where you're going, and you can't even measure your pace. So that is what this message is about, the measurement. Because our mind can be very imaginative. So when you don't see anything, when you don't measure, when there is no evidence that even if something is small, even if it's a small move, but it signifies progress, forget it. You are going to be anxious because you don't know. There is no evidence. So that is why I am sharing this. Stay with me. You see, the reason this one move is very effective, it helped me quite a lot, by the way, is because it is automated, it is separate from your bank account, and it is so small that you can overlook it and just think, Linda is joking. Stay with me because, as I've indicated, I've been through this one. I had to be honest and trust the process. And I'm going to ask you to trust this process because it worked. Obviously, it requires discipline, as I've indicated, automating the system and separating it from your bank account and just starting small in a ridiculously small way. It works. Stay with me. So, I am suggesting that open a separate account from your usual, the ordinary bank account. Just open a separate account, and it should be an account that is automated, that you are not going to access easily every day. I used to do that, and I would be manually transferring funds, and whenever I needed them, I would manually, interfere with that account. Please don't do that. So it must be automated. It must be separate in an account that you will not easily interfere with, and it must be so small that you don't take it seriously. You don't feel that you have transferred an amount. I call that paying yourself first. That is the rule. Pay yourself first. Immediately you receive your paycheck or whatever in your bank account, just pay yourself first. And if this payment is automated, you won't feel it. There will be no friction. In short, you will not have to think whether to do it or not to do it. And you mustn't be like me. Although it was automated, I easily reached it, and then again I would interfere with it until I had to improve that. So get it automated because you won't feel it. When your paycheck hits your account, it will be transferred into a separate account and a small amount to begin with. Some of you, or you may say, but I no longer have anything to transfer. What I do know is that just transfer a ridiculously small amount. Do you know why? Because it is not about the value. It's not a savings account. It is an account that is saying to you, pay yourself first. Because if you don't do that, and you tell yourself that I am going to make these financial obligations and I'm going to then separate what is left, there will be nothing left. Pay yourself first. Give yourself 90 days, 3 months. Do that every time and you will be surprised. When you then check how you are faring, as I indicated, it's important that you be in a position to have evidence. When you see that whatever small amount you've transferred is sitting safely there and it will not be eroded by inflation, there will be this feeling that, aha, I am making progress, because that is evidence that there is progress. It worked for me, and I am sure it will work for you. Just that feeling that you are making progress and there is no friction. You don't have to think hard and second guess your decision. After 90 days, you will be surprised that you will be wanting to increase what you are putting aside. Let me just share with you what I didn't understand when I grew up. I used to hear my grandmother in particular would be saying she needed to keep something for a rainy day. I didn't understand that, but I now understand. She always insisted that it was important that there be something remaining for a rainy day. We will talk about that, in my next video. But for now, we are about paying ourselves first, not investing for a rainy day. Do you know why I am saying that? Until you have cultivated the habit of paying yourself first, you will not be able to save, you will not be able to invest, because there will be nothing to save, there will be nothing to invest. However, if you begin to accumulate some funds as you pay yourself first, it's confidence building. It works wonders. That will encourage you to then set aside some more, and then you will begin to save. That happened with me, and I can assure you it will happen with you. But it is boring. It is slow. Sometimes you just want to give up. And for me, I want to advise you, don't give up. Just keep on doing this small, boring thing of paying yourself first, and it will open other avenues. You see what happened to me when I then became confident that I was moving in the right direction, and I began to have this feeling that, wow, I'm winning. One thing led to another, and that also freed my space, mental space, because I then wanted to try other things. And when I did that, there was this thing, the thought that said, how about getting additional income so that you then continue to do what you are doing on a slightly higher scale? And it worked. I did just that. I started embarking on an additional income. And that additional income assisted me to then increase what I had decided to just set aside as I paid myself first. So I was paying myself first from my paycheck, from my additional income, and that was really confidence boosting. And it became like an enjoyable game. I would compete with myself that I need to increase as I get along. And then, obviously, I also started reading a lot about matters financial. I read a lot about how to start investing. It was something I had never ever considered as a professional. For me, I was just trading my time for money, and being financially literate was not something that I took seriously. And this move to pay myself first, to start small, and to be confident, to want to know more and more about matters financial, how to increase whatever income, was confidence, so confidence boosting that I can share with you and implore you that even though it is boring, keep on keeping on, because it works. You work hard, you work long hours, and you want to see the fruits of your hard labor. And you can only do that if you can measure, and measure even if it is small amounts. And those small amounts tell you that you are in the right direction. You begin to feel that you want to do more. You get excited. You become creative about bringing in more and increasing what you can measure, because you see it. So, before I let you go, I would like you, can you just start today? Today, you can automate, you can open a separate account using your mobile phone. Just do that and just set aside, transfer a very, very small amount, and make sure that when your paycheck hits your account, it's automated, it's just separated, you won't feel it, you won't see it, and it will begin to take you somewhere. So open that account, make it separate, automate it, and just a very small amount, watch it grow. It's planting a seed as you pay yourself first. The paying yourself first is going to protect you, because when you pay yourself first, it is not just for that moment. You are literally investing in your future. It's confidence building. It leads to creativity, to innovation when it comes to making money, saving, and improving your financial health. And above all, peace of mind, because what you set aside in that separate account will not be eroded by inflation until you then learn deeper and deeper other ways of protecting your financial nest. I hope that You're going to start today. And next time, I would like, even today, I would like to hear you indicating that you've already done it and how you feel about it. Just do it, and do it for yourself. Pay yourself first. I would like to hear your views. Don't be quiet about it. And feel free to even suggest what you would like to hear from me. Because as I've indicated, what I've just shared with you is not theory. I went through it at one stage. I was even doubting myself because of the feeling of unease that there's something I was not getting right. It's just that I was not measuring, I was not paying myself first. It's a beautiful feeling. Try it. Remember to like this video. Can you subscribe so that we grow this community? Share it with other people. These days, financial matters are very, very important so that we don't have sleepless nights. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to meeting you on the bridge.